spending time at home, getting organized, maybe noticing that we need to do a little bit more cleaning in different areas. And the shower. Maybe you're somebody that would like to have a little bit more traction in the shower. This can do that. Maybe you're somebody that has been looking to have less hair go down the drain. We've heard from you that this mat can do that. This is from Aqua Pedic. There are little suction cups on the back that hold it in place, but they're not so thick that they are cumbersome on your toes. Also, it's super squishy soft. So I've heard folks say that it actually feels like a little loofah on your feet. And it's treated with an anti-microbial to inhibit the growth of odor-causing mold and mildew on the bath mat. It runs water right through it, as you can see, so it goes down the drain. And it's about 36 inches, 3 feet, by 17 inches, and it's resistant to scratching. So when you put it down, if you're renting and you're worried about tearing up the tub, I just wanted to show you the water running through it live here in our studio because, I mean, Emma went to all the trouble to set this up. Hold on. When the water cascades down, it goes directly through the mat. So that is going to help anything from getting all, caught up underneath, growing funky stuff underneath. So now the water runs through, the hair is getting trapped in the mat, you're getting all the soft squishy on your toes, and then I can peel it up and hang it over the drain or over the side of the door so it can air out and completely dry. Now, Christopher Joyce is joining us to talk to us all about the Aqua Pedic, but Christopher Joyce, this really solves a lot of problems with a bath mat.
It really does. I mean, first and foremost, you want a bath mat for safety because every bathroom, whether it has a tub or a shower, needs to have a good bath mat. The problem in the past is the water pooled around them, the water didn't drain very easily, that got mold and mildewy, they weren't big enough, and this solves all those problems plus more. If you notice, it's squishy, as you said. It's actually approximately 4 times thicker than most bath mats, but I love the fact that your toes are just going to meld into these spun fibers and just feel great. It's an ivory color, it's neutral, it's infused with Microban, so for the lifetime, it's going to inhibit the growth, the mold, the mildew, and the bacteria that usually causes the odors and also that orange gunk. It's nice and oversized. This is our XL, so it's 36 inches by 17, and you referenced the fact that it has these low-profile suction cups. Why is that important? So you're not feeling them underneath your feet.
Right.
But there's 20 of them in total, so you're ensuring that it's going to stay put, whether it's your bath or your shower, and the entire backing is skid resistant. But I would say my favorite feature is the fact that it feels really great under feet like a soft loofah, but also that it drains. Unlike a typical bath mat, watch this. Just like you saw in the shower, I have a demonstration here with some water and a little fish tank, and I'm going to show you how the water drains through this mat. The water's not pooling around my feet. I'm not standing in an inch or two of water like you typically would, which is not really good morning to me. And you can see what a great job it does of draining that water. And because it's that spun fiber, it's going to dry faster, which means also with that Microban technology, you're going to lose that mold that you so often get with items like this that we have to stick to the bottom of our shower, whether they're little fishies or flowers or daisies. They get mold and mildew around the edges. Half of them peel off, the other half doesn't. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I do, and I can't stand those things. I peeled them all out of an apartment one time. I'm going to tell you this. It's less than $20. It's on 3 easy payments of $6.66. But I want you to think about maybe if you have somebody in your family who is a little bit elderly and you want them to have a little bit more traction in their tub. Sounds like folks are picking up more than one in Home Made Easy with Mary today. This will fit a standard size tub. So don't worry about, well, I'm not sure if it'll fit or not. This is built to fit your standard size tubs. The other thing that I wanted to say too is that take a look at my hair. Anytime I could trap hair and keep it from going down the drain, Christopher, sign me up.
I agree, because often the problem in a shower, not that I really have that problem, I don't really have that much hair, Mary, but just saying. But the idea is that, yeah, it's also, think of this, not only the hair, but also the design of this mat is such that whether you use hair dye or a self-tanner, it's just going to rinse away. That's the beautiful thing. So not only that Microban making sure that you're not getting that nasty mold and mildew and that orangey stuff that we're all familiar with, but also it's nice that it's skid resistant. It's going to wash away. It has those low profile suction cups. And what I think is probably the best feature is the fact that it drains through the mat. So you
I
can put
agree.
it directly over the shower or the tub drain. And that's always where you want to stand anyway, right? The way the showers are designed, you want to stand over that drain, but a typical bath mat doesn't allow you to do that very easily. This is going to allow you to do that because the water drains directly through the mat with those soft loofah-like fibers that feel wonderful under your feet. And that's because, if you notice, it's soft, it's compressible. Your toes are kind of going to sink into that. So it creates a spa-like experience in your bath, easily, quickly. It's a simple upgrade.
I'm going to show you again here in the studio. I'm going to turn the water on.
Sure.
Emma went to a lot of trouble to hook this up for us today, so I'm going to turn this on.
Thank you, Emma.
I know. She's awesome. But take a look. In the shower, water's running all the way through. Here's my advice, just a Mary tip, okay? This is not from Aqua Pedic, this is from Mary. When you're done with your shower, I like to get the squeegee and run it down the glass to keep the soap scum from building up, but also peel this up off the bottom and stick it to the glass and let it air out all the way. Is that good advice or is that unnecessary, Christopher?
That's great advice.
Okay.
I do the same thing. We have a shower enclosure, and I run, as you said, the squeegee all the way down. And what it does is it really saves you from having to take care of that soap scum that so often occurs if you allow that water to adhere to the shower stall or even to the tiles. And yeah, it's going to stop the hair from going through, which is really important. You're not going to have to call a plumber. But really, at the end of the day, too, it's about safety. So whether you're 80 or 8 years old, you need a good bath mat in every single tub and shower in your home. This is the perfect one because it solves all the problems. It dries easily and quickly, feels wonderful under the feet, ivory neutral color, it drains through, has those 20 suction cups, skid resistant backing. So they really solved all the problems that you had with the traditional bath mat, including infusing this with Microban, which means being infused is going to last for the lifetime of the product. It's not sprayed on, and it means it's going to inhibit the growth of the mold, the mildew, the bacteria that we're all so familiar with those other bath mats.
It's less than $20. We've already had 900 ordered in Homemade Easy with Mary today. You know what, folks are picking up more than one, too. And Christopher Joyce, just as I say goodbye to you, just to remind everybody, too, that I know I read this earlier, but this is also stain resistant. So if you're using those purple shampoos, you don't have to worry. Nothing will stain this. Just to throw that in before we go. Christopher, thank you, my friend. Always good to see you. And I'll see you shortly with our today's special value. So it's